Well, like every country in the world, like every human society, we have a history that has trouble as a part of it. I've said many times, and I really believe it, American history was in part shaped at its very beginning by this birth defect of slavery. Do I wish that the anti-slave forces had won out? Absolutely, but they didn't. And then we had, after the emancipation, we had Reconstruction, which gave way to Jim Crow. You know that I was, as you've mentioned, I was born in Birmingham, Alabama. I was 8 before my family could go to a movie theater or to a restaurant. I didn't have a white classmate until we moved to Denver when I was 12. So yes, I know America's troubled past. And that troubled past continues to have an impact going forward on how we see each other. We're not colorblind, and we probably never will be. But how you respond to that, I think, is really now the issue going forward. And I will tell you that when I hear the talk about structural racism, it really gives me pause. And it gives me pause because it doesn't tell me what to do. If we could talk about the impact of race on various aspects of our life. For instance, if you're in the medical field, I have family members who were victims of sickle cell. That was an orphan disease for a long time, and it affected mostly black people. What do we think about medical outcomes that clearly are still disproportionate? In the education system, which is the one that I care deeply about myself, can we finally agree that our K-12 education system is really serving poor kids and minority kids very badly? Can we agree that we actually have a choice system? Because if you are of means, you will move to a district where the schools are good. You will go, and by the way, the houses will be expensive, so that's a choice. You can send your kids to private schools. So those are choices. So who really doesn't have choice? Poor kids, and many of them are minority kids. So could we stop saying that vouchers or charter schools or school choice are an anathema to the public school system, in which I deeply believe?